morning. Thanks for joining me here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones, and today I'm bringing you a gorgeous pre-owned 2023 Tiffin. It's a Allegro Bus 45 FP. It's featured here in the waterfall exterior, full body paint. It's got a beautiful Ralph Lauren interior. I'm just gonna start with talking about some of the specs here so I don't forget to say it, because I have in the past. The overall length of this coach is 45 foot. You got a height of 13 foot 3 inches to the top. You got a width of 8 foot 5 inches, and the inside height is 6 foot 11 inches. We have a GVWR of 51,000 pounds. You got 100 gallons fresh water, 100 gallons gray water, and 55 gallons black. It's got 10,000 pounds of towing. It has a huge 150 gallon fuel tank, and it's only has about 9,100 miles on her. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Just wanted to get that out of the way. For my Tiffin lovers, we're like more of a Newmar store, but we do have a Tiffin dealership in Belton. This one came from there, so it is a Transwest piece originally. And those tuning in to look at Tiffins, we also even have a little Zephyr right over there. It's a 13 Zephyr. I might do that video in a week or two if we still have it, but just a gorgeous older, you know, top Tiffin there. So at any rate, we'll get started on this guy. My clipboard down, and we'll just go ahead and get started. As you see, just a beautiful, that waterfall paint just really pops. You do have Girard awnings front to back. It's a little breezy. I don't want them opening today. You have window awnings all the way around. Sitting on nice Michelins here with the Tiffin emblem, nice polished aluminum wheels here. I thought it was interesting because I haven't seen one of these before, but you got an actual digital pad here. You got a little doorbell, and this is your little entry code, a lit handle. When you open this up, you'll see nice chrome steps pop out. You got a nice, kind of a reinforced screen door. I mean, if you have little puppies, they're not gonna get through that. So kind of like that feature. And I'm kind of learning this coach with y'all, because I don't do a whole lot of Tiffin over here. But coming on back here, here's that fill of that 150 gallon tank. This one does have the chrome accents around the whole bottom. The chrome baggage doors. Right here we have a really nice Truma cooler here. On double slide, so when this is out, you can get through it. You can get by it. Locks in there good. Nice solid doors, solid latches in this guy. You do have a MORryde. Let me get in here. Nice storage tray in there. There's a couple of them in here. But you'll notice there's an FRP, real easy to clean floor in here. And you've got your upholstery over there, but you got this really nice, tough stuff on the basement. Looks like you got a little insulation there. Right above head here, we have nice entertainment LG big smart TV with the sound bar. That's great for, you know, doing that tailgating at the ball game. Maybe you're at the races. You want to maybe throw on some old races or something, or an old football game, or even a live one. Over here, another MORryde tray. See, we got our central vac attachments. We do have central vac in here. You also got these really nice aluminum insides. I mean, really easy to keep clean. Nice little chains to keep them from blowing around. Really easy to shut. This one doesn't have a tray in it, but it gives you a little bit more overhead there. Here's your vacuum right there if you want to hook up an attachment, maybe vacuum out the golf cart. Right above here, you'll notice you've got cameras all the way around here. This thing has been opted with a 360 camera, which I'll show you inside. Once you have 360 camera, you'll never go without. This is the back of our water tank. And a nice upholster just to kind of keep it clean there, but you got a place to put, if you want to manually fill this guy. Then you've got another little storage, and it's a little deeper, but something you don't really see on some of the stuff Newmar makes. Usually there's a little electrical bus thing here. So a little different configuration here. You do have your power transfer switch. And of course, 45 foot, you got tag axle, steering tag. This is access to your, looks like you got some air valves in here. You want to let air out of the suspension up there. I don't know if you can see that. Over here we got our cranking batteries for our 8.9 Cummins. We got a shut off right here, some electronics. Those are your cranking batteries. And here's our 8.9 Cummins turbo diesel. It's a 450 horse, 1250 pound-feet of torque. Really easy to get to. It is a side radiated coach, so you can actually check all your oil and all that good stuff. We do have the 2 cameras, one for the 360, one for the backup. Just a beautiful rear cap though. I just love the way these Tiffins look going down the road. Down here, 10,000 pounds towing. We do have our airline for our Air Force One already right there. And a nice little 7-way. Of course, you got your Allegro Bus sweeper right there. Come around this side, we do have our 50 amp up here with our, it's an automatic winding or reel there. Locks up. Then we have a great place to put our DEF fluid. Kind of an interesting place, but right there, really easy to get a pump in there if you're at the truck stop getting DEF fluid. Nice big side radiator. If you have that big boxy race car trailer or something and you want to pull it behind here, your motor's going to breathe just fine. Again, nice aluminum wheels over here. Here's our AquaHot 450D. Nice hydronic heat. It's going to heat your coach. It's also going to heat your water. Not going to have any problems taking that warm shower back to back. There's our wet bay. Pretty simple. You could fit city water or tank fill. Real simple. You do have a hose on a reel. We have a 6,000 gallon filtration system. That's going to keep your system from calcifying. We've got a pump switch here, water. We got a little GFCI if you want to plug something in. We also have our gray, black press, all that stuff. We have a Santa flush if you want to clean out that tank, and we have our gate valves. So real simple, basic, easy to understand. Wet bay there. These are just the other sides of those trays, as you can see. It is pass-through, it is diesel pusher. Give you a good look at that. We do have a couple extra chairs over here for the dinette inside. Right there, the back of your refrigerator if you need to service it. It's a real handy little panel to have. Then over here you'll notice master shutoff. Inverter right here, shut off, and you got your inverter right up there. It's not a fully loaded unit. It doesn't have a bunch of lithium and double inverters or a bunch of solar or anything, but we can add that here at Transwest. So it's a great start. It's got the right options in it, like the freezer outside and some of the stuff. We're going to go inside. It has AGM, which are upgraded from the lead acid. Then we have our hydraulic pump right there. That's going to run your leveling system. You'll notice up here you got that other 360 camera. Girard slide toppers. You also have window awnings that come out. Again, I don't want them to blow around today because it's a little breezy this morning. Here's your driver's side fill for that 150 gallons. Then you got some chassis electronics here. Nice little air chuck here if you need to pump up anything. Then we have our 10K quiet diesel Onan generator that's running right now. It's got 145 hours on it. This coach was plugged in more than it wasn't. Got some windshield wiper fluid, just a Pretty basic front end of a diesel pusher. What I like about the Tiffins is these beautiful headlights with the running lights on them, this gorgeous front cap. Windshield looks really good. Nice big arm wipers, gonna keep that windshield nice and clean going down the road. And just look at how beefy those mirrors are. Big arms, good visibility, nice chrome. You got your cameras over there, your blind spot cameras, and you also have blind spot detection. And you also have adaptive cruise. So this has got all the safety features you get in the new cars today. So let's go inside and see what the inside looks like. Tiffin has celebrated their 50th year of making coaches. And as you come in here, there's a couple things you'll notice right off the bat. Let me do this. You're gonna have Art Deco 2 by Ralph Lauren inside. You're gonna have shadow cabinet colors. So that's what you're looking at here. I'll just go ahead and open. Can you get a shot of the aisle in here so they can see? You can get to your refrigerator, you can get to your mid-bath. It is a bath and a half unit. But I'll just go ahead while I'm up here and open these guys. Real smooth, fluid, big wall slide over here. And you've got your little buttons right here. You can also run it on your big panel back there, but the leather is just immaculate. The interior on this guy just really, really pops. And with this opposing slide, you open it up, you've got a very, very nice living area. There we go. Let me shut this door here. So one thing about Tiffin here, just before we get started, this is signed by the Tiffins, Bob and Judy. This is Bob had his hands in here. He actually walked through it, you can tell. Coming back here, let me get this one open. They took a couple pages out of Newmar's book. They do have an egress door I want to show you, but just look at this. You got floor heat, you got this beautiful glossy tile. It's just, one thing you can't be argued is that Tiffin makes a beautiful coach. They just really do, as you can see in the interior in here. We'll just start in the back and work our way forward like normal. Interesting to see this. This is the page, I think, right out of Newmar's book. You got a little panel with a ladder. If you have an emergency, you can get out. You can also access the back of your toilet plumbing. You got your electrical right there. These are your breakers. Nice Santa Martin macerating toilets. That's a big shower too. So yeah, we'll get there in a minute. Over here, if you come and get a look in here, you got I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's here in the closet. Nice countertop. Got some power in here. Air conditioner override. Some shoe boxes. You got a nice little safe there. Everything's real nice and lit on this hanger bar in there. Kind of a shallow closet, but definitely got a lot of places to hang stuff in it. Give you a look at that. Here's another breaker panel here with some storage. Over here we got a nice stackable Splendid washer and dryer. They did kind of a two-tone cabinet that's shadow gray up there, and you got this nice kind of glazed cream colored bathroom, so you have a little bit of different autonomy when you get back here. Everything is run on these little panels all over the coach. We've got our vanity lights. We can also hit the fan in there, get that going. Have a lot of great cabinet space in the medicine cabinet here. You also have his and her sinks. This really nice bronze hardware. Got all kinds of storage in this vanity here. Soft close. And it's underlit. Now the shower here, nice glass surround. Glass is perfect. Got a nice skylight here. We can shut if we want. Places to put your shampoo. Just a great big shower. It's the biggest I've seen so far. You do have a water miser. You don't use this on city water, but if you're boondocking and you want to save fresh water out of your 100-gallon tank, you can turn this on. You have a valve. Once it circulates, gets to the temperature that you put it here, it'll tell you, and you can turn it on, just get the hot water out, not to worry about burning water waiting for it to get to temperature. So great shower there. Then we get into our master. Got nice king bed. It is on a lift. It has to be lifted to close it. You can also watch TV in this position, lay it down. You have a lot of nice storage above. You do have power up there. If you have a CPAP machine or some kind of sleeping device and you need it plugged in, we can actually put ports in here for you here at Transwest and plumb it down if you'd like. Really nice reading lights here. Beautiful headboard there, that leather and two-tone leather. And you've got another outlet here. Look at all that deep storage in there. And one thing you don't have here is that thing that you're looking up to run it, but you do have on both sides, you've got these really cool little panels and that they just go through and you can kind of turn everything on and off in the coach. Along with below that, you have 110. And then even in front of these little guys, you got little USBs if you want to charge stuff. So great system there. And you come over here, we have that smart TV with that sound bar. This one does have the Wally receiver in it. So it does have a satellite. It's like it's direct TV. You have a little Blu-ray player. There's some more electronics back there, some switchers and what have you. Remotes read through these louvers. Nice little hamper for dirty socks and whatever. Got some more drawers there. Privacy shade. This is another exit window if you need it. You got these deep drawers. Nice balances up. It's really nice with those two tones. Do you notice they have like accent wallpaper in here? They just don't know how much Ralph Lauren had to do with it, but you can tell this is a really nicely designed coach. All these ceiling trims and got a nice little fan in here for you for some air. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous coach. We have one big barn door here to give you some privacy. Over here this is an option. Got a beverage center. Chill your wine, whatever you want to do. I like that. We also have a little pantry. You give up a little bit of your pantry space, but this is important to have chilled wine. Right, Marlon? Mm-hmm. So, come over here, we have our travel bath or our mid bath. When these slides are closed, you really don't want to climb over your bed to use the restroom. So this is kind of what we call a travel bath. Nice mirror, nice. I'll let him pan around in here, but yeah, plenty of storage. Same toilet as in the back. Nice little undermount vessel sink. Just a nice simple one. Love these 4-panel doors. I have those in my house. Here's where we kind of run the coach when we're back here. I just had it for that. This is how I open the bed. And when you want to retract them, super simple. Comes in right in. If I want to look at the temperature. This gives me a read on everything kind of going on in all the different systems, but I can get in here, custom turn on and off my lights. This is power management. I can do generator scheduling. We do have some solar up there, it looks like. Okay. Inverter, all that stuff that we're going to use in our coach. Here's our climate. Notice that you do have front and rear floor heat. Again, it slides. These are our shades. So we can get our shades up and down there, and then we have the settings of how we want this to work. We also have our fans. So down here we have more of our, that's our vacuum. Across from there, this beautiful big LG refrigerator. Looks brand new. And that does have water in the door there. Nice stainless, perfect condition. Over here in the galley, got some more storage. Little drawers there. Kind of keep stuff corralled in there as you're going down the road. Next to a giant LG microwave, convection. We have another one of these little drawers here. Nice tile backsplash, you'll see. Another bronze fixture. Look at how big this sink is. Not only is it big, it's also deep. So it's gonna run just like the one at your house. Great counter space in this guy. Nice window to see out when you're cooking, see the nature. Nice little extra drawers down here. That'd be great for canned goods. Bring this out here. That's where you hide your goodies there. You'll notice all the underlighting. Great place to put your scrubbies, your sponges, what have you. 2-burner Wolf induction. I didn't skimp there. Got a nice little power with some USBs right there as well. And hidden in plain sight is a dishwasher. Under there, nice little drawer. And of course you have 3 more drawers. Good place for your utensils. Then you have a nice little counter extender here. All solid surface Corian type tops. Over here, you saw the chairs below. That makes this a 4-top. Does come out. Nice little storage there. And you'll notice all the drawers down here. Those are nice chairs. Those look real comfortable. Almost a file drawer. You can actually work out of the center. You got a couple of these. And it duplicates on the other side there. Notice you have power, USBs, just power everywhere. And you have the storage up top here. Little touch-up paint for the rig. All the parts and pieces are here. This coach doesn't need much. It's ready to go. Just a gorgeous little Allegro, or big Allegro, I'd say. Here's all your books. Some of the stuff hasn't, water filter for your refrigerator hasn't even been unwrapped. So lightly used, real lightly used. I love these theater seats. These theater seats are just super comfortable. And again, they look brand new. Get the front and the back. Got a nice little storage here for some remotes here. And you'll notice Behind you, you got a televator with this big giant smart TV. Let me put it away. And it has been opted with the front TV too. So if you're sitting at the table, you don't have a great angle or a glare there. You can, and I was just told by a customer that has both TVs that they tend to watch that top one a lot when they're just moving around in here, unless it's movie time or something. But they say they use that more than they ever thought they would. So nice option there. Beautiful sconces with lighting under there. More power kind of hidden. And I like how this kind of just self-closes. You don't even know it's there if you're not really looking for it. We also have a sleeper sofa by Villa. I believe it's an air mattress too. So we've all had bad nights on sofas. This one actually pumps up, inflates, and so you're sleeping on air. You're not going to feel the contraption underneath that mattress there. And if you'll notice, we have seat belts through there. I would be surprised if there wasn't seat belts. Yep, and seat belts here. So it's like you can seat belt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 people here. Now I'm back away. That would take a little longer because you'd have to inflate and deflate, but you get the point. Pretty easy in and out. You have a couple little stash cabinets there on both sides. You have these do light up. I didn't have them on, but great. A little bit more accent lighting. All your HVACs up through these little guys. So your ACs. You have heat pumps up there. 3 ACs. Plenty of air conditioning for this big coach. Let's look at the cockpit here. One thing that jumped out at me was this kind of runs with the Dutch Star, the new model that we carry. It's a foot longer, but these big screens. I mean, as they get up in trim levels, they get bigger screens. This one's got some giant screens. We're seeing some that are all one now, but I mean, you just really can't beat this. We have just different levels. It's unlocked here, but we also have navigation. We have our camera here. Yeah, there we go. So now we're seeing all the way around the coach. The slides are open, so it's distorted. But you can go run down with this is the rear camera, so you can see if you're pulling a little Jeep or something, and you can always see what's going on here, especially if you're in those tight campgrounds or those tight truck stops. You're really not going to have any problem because you're going to know exactly what's around you. Love that feature. If you don't, like I said, we have standard HVAC here. That's going to run just like what you drive every day. We have some dock lights, map lights. This is our generator start. This is our night shade up there. Our solar shade if we just want a little bit of coverage there. Dash accent lights. These are our driver fans right here. Those are nice. You get a little greenhouse effect with this big giant windshield. Kind of nice to have that. And then you have these are coming out. There's your step cover. So you're not riding in a stairwell. Comes on up. There you are. You're flushed up. Over here we have some bunch of remotes. There's a lot of remotes in here. Nice little drawer for stuff there. I love the dash on this. This is a little bit different than what we're used to on our Newmar side. I think it's just a great dash. It's kind of condensed this way. It's not as wide. You can move through these screens right here. Here's your volume for your stereo there. Windshield wipers, your cruise. We have our headlights here on the side. The pedals can come in and out, and that's important because when this slides in, the seat can only go back so far. You might want those pedals a little bit further, or if you're a little smaller person and you get it so far, you just want to make sure you can reach. So love that they have the pedal adjustment on there. We have heated mirrors, we have engine preheat, and we have a little jumper. If we leave our headlights on, our chassis batteries are a little weak, we can jump it with those AGMs out there. Standard Allison transmission box there. Beautiful window here if you got to pay tolls or what have you. This little guy goes through our kind of our leveling. We can go, we can go through settings. We can see our tire pressure. Again, it's almost 9,200 miles, sorry. So 9197 is what we're sitting on right now. We have engine brake here, high, medium, low, so it's a 3-stage engine brake. You're gonna love that. Air horns if we wanna use them. Traction control, and then we could also run these shades right here. So pretty functional there. It's all just a real simple driving experience. Real comfortable chairs here. These do swivel. When they swivel, they also recline, so they can be part of this conversation pit. Let me show you a little bit of up here before we wrap it up. This is our awnings. We have a remote, we can use them, or we can use these panels here. JBL speaker. This is a little electronic, I think it's part of the little amp or something. Oh, that's our antenna, sorry. That's our antenna for our TVs. Again, nice little TV there. A little bit more electronics there and a little plug-in. These are some parts. There's a JBL part of the JBL system. I'm not sure what that is, but my buddy Marlon can probably tell you on delivery. And then we have a little bit. And again, it's great that Bob touched this coach. And if anyone knows anything about Tiffin historically, the owner experience is just the best. He had the best customer service in the industry, and that's what he's known for. He builds a great coach. This is a great specimen. It'd be a really nice unit for somebody. We wanted to save a little bit of money because someone else took the original hit. We will go through this front and back. It'll be tip top when it's time for delivery. If you have any questions about this coach, maybe the Zephyr we showed you or any other coach on Transwest property, reach out to me. My name is Dean Jones. My cell number, you can text or call me at 720-347-7063 or email me anytime at dean.jones@transwest.com. Thanks again, and we'll see you next Friday. Actually, I'll see you Monday.